Greetings, Empowered Souls. It's Shelly being the Empowered Oracle. I hope you guys are doing amazing and wonderful wherever you are in the world. If you're new to my channel, I welcome you. And if you are returning, welcome back and thank you so much. So guys, I'm doing a reading for Cancer. This is Cancer season, so this is a Cancer bonus reading. And I'm just going to see who you guys are dealing with, what situation you're dealing with in all 12 signs. I'm going to be starting from Aries on through to Pisces and just see what messages come out for you guys. And these messages won't or don't have to be love messages or romance messages. It can be any kind of messages. Depends on who you're dealing with and which zodiac sign and what messages decide to pop out. So if you guys are still here, of course, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. That does help the channel in the algorithm, and it does help the channel continue to grow. I certainly can't do it without you, so I do appreciate that, guys, so much. And don't forget to also share and subscribe and hit the notification bell if you haven't already. And as always, if you need a personal reading from me for your specific situation, my information is always in the description area under this reading. Okay. Holy Divine Spirit, for those Cancers who are dealing with an Aries, what message do we have? For those Cancers dealing with an Aries. Okay, we have Two of Swords in reversed and Three of Cups. So this is a situation where you guys are maybe seeing some red flags about someone that you're getting to know with this Aries person. This could be something where you guys are getting together or you're getting to know an Aries, and there's something about you guys, maybe there could be a red flag that you're getting in dealing with this Aries. What else? For Cancer Collective dealing with Aries. One more message. Okay. Ten of Wands. So, I'm sorry. Two of Swords reverse. Ten of Wands reverse. And the Three of Cups. So yes, I do feel like it's something that you're going to be putting down your burdens in terms of whether or not to deal with this Aries. I feel like it's something that is, you feel like you're seeing some red flag, whether it's big or small with this Aries. So you're going to, I feel like you're going to release that burden of eventually going down the road socially. This could be someone who you work with. This could be just a friend, or this could be a romantic partner or a potential romantic partner. But I feel like there's something about this person or situation that you feel is giving you a red flag, and that is the case. Listen to your intuition as always. All right. Yeah, you're going to eventually, I feel you're going to eventually see that you don't want to go down this road with this particular Aries person. In whichever path that is, I feel like you're going to eventually kind of just do away with that. All right. Okay. For Cancer Collective, for those of you guys dealing with Taurus, what message do we have for Cancer Collective dealing with Taurus? Holy Divine Spirit, for Cancer Collective dealing with a Taurus, what do we have? We got Nine of Coins. We got King of Swords. What else? We got Ten of Coins. All right. Definitely Earth energy here. Specifically Virgo. They may have Virgo placements. I think you, for those Cancers dealing with a Taurus, I think you see longevity in this situation. I do feel like it's more of possibly a romance, or it could also be a work situation. Either way, you feel like there is some stability and security in the situation, and you also feel like this Taurus could be very straightforward with the King of Swords here. Very straightforward, pretty honest. What you see is what you get in dealing with this Taurus. I do get good energy here. So I feel like you feel, Cancers, that dealing with this Taurus, it's going to somehow help level you up in some way. So this could be a work situation or a romance situation. I'm getting both energies here. Either way, whether it's work or whether it's romance, whether it's career, work, or romance, I do feel like you're going to feel like dealing with this Taurus is a good connection. It's somehow going to level you up in some way, and that there's definitely good security and stability here. And the Taurus that you're dealing with, you feel like this person is someone that you can trust and who comes with a lot of truth. Okay. All right, great. All right. Hold on, guys. I have to fix the time. Hold on. Hey, sorry about that. All right, guys. For Cancer Collective, dealing with Gemini. For Cancer Collective, dealing with Gemini. For those Cancers dealing with Gemini, Holy Divine Spirit, what do we have? For Cancer Collective, dealing with the Gemini. We got Judgment in the upright. We have Six of Coins in the reverse. What else do we have? We have King of Cups in the upright. Okay, so you guys are making a judgment call and dealing with a possible water sign. This could be a Cancer specifically. You guys are making a judgment call in terms of dealing with a Gemini who you may feel like there's a one-sided situation going on here. It's not really an equal give and take. You're finally making a judgment call on this and putting your foot down and deciding that this particular connection may not be good for you because you're feeling that it's not an equal give and take. This could be in work or romance. I kind of feel more it's like a personal connection. So it could be friendship or romance. I do feel like you are this could be a King of Cups person, but this also could be your energy, Cancer. I do feel like you guys are standing more in a stern energy where you feel like this connection is just not, it's not giving you enough. And you don't want to feel like you're pouring more of your cup into a situation or a person. And you're going to make a judgment call on that. Anything else? For Cancer Collective dealing with the Gemini. Yeah, we have the King of Coins in reverse. Yeah, so the King of Coins in reverse lets me know that there's someone here that's a bit selfish and looking kind of only to take, not necessarily give. I definitely don't feel like this is your energy, Cancer. This could be the Gemini that you're dealing with. It's not an equal give and take because someone here is a little bit more in it for taking. You are more of the giver, Cancer, with this King of Cups. And with this King of Coins in reverse is someone who's more into materialism and what they can gain and what an opportunity that they can take advantage of. That's what I'm getting for some of you guys dealing with Gemini. All right. For those of you guys dealing with a Cancer, Cancer's dealing with another Cancer. Okay. Holy Divine Spirit, for Cancer's dealing with another Cancer, what message do we have? For Cancer collective dealing with another Cancer. Divine Spirit, what do we have? We have the Page of Cups. What else? Holy Divine Spirit for Cancer collective dealing with another Cancer. We have the Three of Cups. What's the third card? For Cancers dealing with another Cancer. We have the Devil. So Cancer's dealing with another Cancer. There could be someone coming into your energy, Cancers. You could already know this person, or this person could be a new person. But either way, this is someone who wants to get to know you, or wants to be with you on a social level, possibly romance level as well. Someone who wants some of your time and attention. And this person comes with some type of toxic habits, patterns, thinking, also possibly some unhealed baggage. Yeah, so it's someone who wants to spend time with you, Cancer, whether it's a past person, someone you already know, or someone that's new. Someone wants to have your time and attention, and maybe go out and do things with you, spend time with you, maybe even have sex with you. But this is someone that is definitely coming into your energy with toxicity, toxic behavior, toxic pattern, toxic ways of thinking. Someone basically that still has some healing to do. Probably quite a bit of healing, to be honest with you. Let me get one more card for Cancers dealing with another Cancer. Divine Spirit, please and thank you. Six of Swords in reverse. That means that there's trouble, it's possible trouble ahead. Possible, what's the phrase I wanted to say? With the Six of Swords in reverse, it's almost talking like, it's almost like the energy of being a glutton for punishment if you possibly deal with this person. And I kind of feel like for some of you guys, for majority of you guys, it could be a past person, someone you already know that could be coming back around. And it's saying that if you deal with this person, Cancer, you could be a glutton for punishment. It would most likely be a repeat pattern or cycle of situation. Yeah. All right. Okay. For Cancers dealing with a Leo. Cancers dealing with a Leo. Holy Divine Spirit, what message do we have for Cancer collective dealing with a Leo? For Cancer collective dealing with a Leo. Cancer collective, Divine Spirit dealing with a Leo. What message do we have? We have summer solstice, summer solstice, which we are in the middle of summer right now here in the United States. What other message? We got the Four of Wands. We have the Emperor in reverse. What's another message? We got the King of Cups in the upright. Okay, Cancer, this is your energy, the King of Cups in the upright. You could be dealing with someone who is a bit of tyrant. They could possibly have narcissistic tendencies. Can I get another message? Yep, with the Devil in the upright. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for confirming. So with the Emperor in the reverse, there is a situation with this Leo that you guys could be dealing with. Even with the Four of Wands in the upright, it talks about this person may see you, or you may see them as someone that you wanted to settle down with, or have a family with, or just be in union with. This is a romantic connection. However, you are seeing, or you will be seeing, some toxic patterns with this devil in the upright. And this person is just someone who could be very possibly aggressive, maybe undisciplined, lacks maybe self-discipline, also probably lacks, maybe is a bit emotionally unstable. This is someone that at some point you may have seen as your Four of Wands, as your soulmate, as someone that you wanted to celebrate life with, celebrate the relationship with, or be in some type of union with, or be in some type of family situation. But there's definitely some toxicity with the devil card here. So yeah. I feel like this is confirmation for some of you guys. I don't really like that energy. I feel like that Leo is someone who could possibly be a bit emotionally unhinged. I'm not liking that energy. Okay, so Cancer Collective dealing with a Virgo. Cancer Collective dealing with a Virgo. Cancer Collective dealing with a Virgo. Holy Divine Spirit, what messages do we have for Cancer Collective dealing with a Virgo? We got the Temperance in the upright. We got the Queen of Swords in the upright. What else? We got waning moon, which talks about a timing of 1 to 2 weeks, gaining strength, final steps, and increase. And there's some type of progress that's being made in dealing with this Virgo. What else do we have? Holy Divine Spirit, Cancer Collective dealing with a Virgo. We have spring here. Something that may have happened this past spring with this Virgo. I feel like this Virgo, or you, or this Virgo is very, someone is in a very no bullshit energy. Don't bring any nonsense my way. I'm not full of nonsense, so don't bring any nonsense my way. Then we have the Magician in reverse. So someone could be trying to manifest. You could be trying to manifest this situation, or this person, this Virgo, could be trying to manifest something with you, Cancer. But I feel like you could possibly have your guard up. Definitely some boundaries here. And you could be looking for balance between you and this Virgo. But you have like a guard up. You have a no nonsense, no bullshit energy towards this Virgo, who could be the one coming in as a Magician in reverse. Someone who could be trying to possibly manipulate a situation to have it go their way, Cancer, with you. I have one more card with this collective of Cancer dealing with a Virgo. Yeah, we have the Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah, there's definitely some manipulation here. In this connection, someone also could be spying or gossiping about you, Cancer. Just someone who's playing mind games. So even with the Magician in reverse and the Page of Swords in reverse, it talks about manipulation, mind games. It talks about snooping, spying. It talks about gossip. It talks about possibly also someone having immature behavior. So yeah, I feel like that could be the reason why you guys have your guard up. With this Queen of Swords energy. And this is something that you guys may be seeing now, or will be seeing in the next 2 weeks. Okay, Holy Divine Spirit, what messages do we have for Cancers dealing with a Libra? Holy Divine Spirit, what message do we have for Cancers dealing with a Libra? For Cancer Collective dealing with the Libra, what message do we have for Cancer Collective dealing with the Libra? We got the Tower. Okay. So something is about to break down. Something is about to come to light. Something could be shocking. We got the Page of Wands in reverse. We got the Seven of Cups in reverse. Okay, yeah. What's the fourth card? I can definitely see where this is going. For Cancer Collective dealing with the Libra. We got the Three of Wands in the upright. Okay, for those of you guys dealing with a Libra, there's definitely a Tower moment, or has been a Tower moment. Could have been some bad news. You might have been feeling redirected from this connection. This connection could be romantic, could be career, could be friendship, it could be family. But I feel more like it is specifically talking about a romantic relationship. Someone is starting to see things for what they are. They're starting to have more clarity about the nature of this relationship. Some of the things that might have been going on in the relationship. Some things are coming to light with this Tower. I feel like this connection could have been built on faulty ground, and it has to break down in order for things to be destroyed that were not meant to be built on faulty ground. With this Tower here and with the Three of Wands, this could be something that you are seeing in the near future or trying to develop. You're trying to move forward in a new way. It could be a situation where you're dealing with this Libra, where things have to break down between you two, and then you guys can possibly maybe rebuild on more on truth. I'm hearing more on a sturdy, more on sturdy ground. But there's definitely some clarity that's going to come to the surface after this Tower. So something maybe shocking, possibly disappointing, some type of upheaval has to happen in order for you guys to even possibly have a new start with this Three of Wands. Okay, so there's somebody that's going to be getting clarity in this connection. And it could be to either continue in a new way together, in a new path together, or it could be to possibly go in a new direction by yourself or with someone else. Okay, Holy Divine Spirit, for Cancer Collective, excuse me, dealing with a Scorpio, what do we have? For Cancer Collective dealing with a Scorpio, what do we have? Holy Divine Spirit, for Cancer Collective dealing with a Scorpio, what do we have? We have the Hangman. We have the King of Swords in reverse. We have the Waning Moon, which talks about in 3 to 4 weeks' time, have patience, gaining wisdom on a situation, and needing to evaluate and reassess this situation here with the Scorpio. And we have, sorry, we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. Yeah, okay. And what's the last message do we have for Cancer Collective dealing with the Scorpio? We got the Ace of Coins in reverse. Okay, so you guys are having like an aha moment in dealing with the Scorpio. This King of Swords in reverse, I can just say off the rip here, this person could be very cold, very detached, likes to be controlling. This person also, this Scorpio also could be, I don't feel like this is your energy, Cancer, but this person that you're dealing with who is a Scorpio or may have Scorpio placements, this person is definitely someone who likes to be in control. This person could also be someone who likes to have mind control. Okay. And I think you're seeing that because you're reassessing, you're having an aha moment, Cancer. and you are having like some type of epiphany in this connection with the Scorpio, and you are choosing your battles. You feel like dealing with the Scorpio, and there's certain things about it that you just don't even feel like battling out. You don't even feel like going there with the Scorpio, and you're realizing that you have to choose. Be careful. You're being careful about choosing your battles. What is worth your energy and what isn't, especially with this 9 of Wands in the reverse here. And with Ace of Coins here in reverse, it talks about an unstable situation and delays and greed and needing to revise your situation. So with this Hangman, you're going within and you're realizing that you're having a new perspective about this whole connection with the Scorpio, and that you are having epiphanies about this connection and about this person here. And you're realizing that it's not even worth the battle. It's not even worth the possible pain and stress that you'd have to go through in giving more of your time to this situation. Okay. Cancer Collective dealing with a Sagittarius. Holy Divine Spirit for Cancer Collective dealing with a Sagittarius. Cancer Collective dealing with a Sagittarius. What message do we have? Please and thank you. For Cancer Collective dealing with a Sagittarius. We got the 7 of Cups. Cancer Collective dealing with the Sagittarius. We got the Queen of Cups. That's your energy, Cancer. And Scorpio energy. But I feel more like it's Cancer energy. And we have the Hermit. Okay. All right, Cancer. So you guys are in your feels towards the Sagittarius here. I do feel like you guys are not really sure what to make of the Sagittarius connection. I think there's still some things that you're trying to figure out about the Sagittarius. And you are, I also feel like you're also, not only do you have the feels towards the Sagittarius, but I also feel like you are going through a period where you're trying to figure out your feelings and where you stand with the Sagittarius. You could be possibly just confused and not really clear about the Sagittarius, what this person's intentions is towards you, Cancer. What else? Let me give another message for Cancer Collective dealing with the Sagittarius. Yeah, 2 of Swords in the upright. Yeah, it's like you're unsure about something when it comes to this Sagittarius. You could be confused. There's something that you could be in an illusion about with this connection, or in an illusion about with the Sagittarius. It could be something that you're not seeing clearly about this connection or about the Sagittarius here. It's possible, I feel, that this Sagittarius could be giving you maybe mixed signals, or just could be a bit, has flighty kind of energy, is what I'm getting for the Sagittarius. Is that could be one of the reasons why you're feeling a bit not sure or unclear about your connection with the Sag. Okay. Cancer Collective dealing with Capricorn. Cancer Collective dealing with a Capricorn. Cancer Collective dealing with a Capricorn. Divine Spirit, what message do we have for Cancer Collective dealing with a Capricorn? We got the 4 of Coins in reverse. Okay. Cancer collective dealing with the Capricorn. We got the Nine of Cups. All right. Okay. Cancer collective dealing with the Capricorn. And we got the Tower. What's the last message for Cancer collective dealing with the Capricorn? We got the Lovers. Okay. All right. So this connection here is definitely some type of wish fulfillment. And I do feel like you guys are letting go, or maybe you maybe are feeling like you can be like you can have your guards down with this Capricorn, because this Capricorn is a wish fulfillment with the Lovers here and the Choice here. But with this Tower, something is going to be breaking down. It could be a shocking revelation about you or about this Capricorn. This Capricorn may find something shocking about you, Cancer. It doesn't have to be necessarily like a negative event, but I do feel like there is something that has to break down in order for you to get this wish fulfillment. Okay. I feel like you're making yourself available and open to this Capricorn. What's the other message? Oh, thank you. Okay, so we have winter solstice. Something could have developed between you and this Capricorn this winter, and you're making a judgment call. This one really flew out. Yeah, you're making a judgment call. The Tower is going to have you making a judgment call. Actually, there's going to be some type of Tower moment between you and a Capricorn where you're going to make a judgment call about whether or not you're going to continue to pursue this connection with this Nine of Cups here and with this Lovers card here. There's something that's going to have to take place first before you can really decide on whether or not to continue to invest with this Capricorn connection. And you're letting go of whatever it is that you may have been stuck on. It might have been a mindset. It could have been something tangible, but you're letting go of that when it has to do with this Capricorn. Okay. Aquarius. Cancer collecting dealing with an Aquarius. For Cancer collective dealing with an Aquarius. What do we have for Cancer collective dealing with an Aquarius? Holy Divine Spirit, what message do we have for Cancer collective dealing with an Aquarius? For Cancer collective dealing with an Aquarius, Holy Spirit, we have the Four of Swords in reverse. We have the Nine of Wands. We have the Page of Swords in reverse. Then we have this Justice card that came out in reverse. So there could be an Aquarius that you're dealing with, Cancer, that has, I feel like there's no action really between you guys, but someone is spying, whether it's you spying on the Aquarius or just trying to be curious about what's going on with this Aquarius. Well, this Aquarius could be trying to figure out and being curious about what's going on with you. I feel like there hasn't been any type of contact between you two. You guys could be stagnant or just out of contact for whatever reason. But I also feel like with this Nine of Wands here in the upright here, there's some type of boundary that you guys may have put up, or this Aquarius may put up this boundary towards you. Either way, I feel like there's a test that you could be going through with this particular Aquarius connection. There's some type of test of faith here where you're being tested, Cancers. And it may have to do with testing to see whether or not you are enforcing healthy boundaries, because with this Justice card in reverse, it talks also about possibly this being a karmic connection and there being some injustice, some type of unfair situation, some type of imbalance in the connection. So there could be a definite imbalance in this connection with this Aquarius. So you may, for example, you may feel like you're more of a friend to this Aquarius, or this Aquarius may feel like they're more of a friend to you than you are to them, and vice versa. And it doesn't have to necessarily be a friendship situation, but with me using the example, that could be it. For some of you guys, there's something that's out of balance between you and an Aquarius here. And I feel like both of you guys could be quietly in your corners, not maybe possibly trying to see, not wanting to be the first to really give in to something, is what I'm getting. Okay. So Cancer Collective dealing with the Pisces. Cancer Collective dealing with the Pisces. What do we have for Cancer Collective dealing with a Pisces? Cancer Collective dealing with the Pisces. What do we have? Cancer Collective dealing with the Pisces. We have the Ace of Coins in the upright. Cancer Collective dealing with the Pisces. Oh, we got the Two of Cups. Nice. And then we have, the Three of Swords. Okay. What's the last card we have for Cancer Collective dealing with the Pisces? Divine Spirit, please and thank you. We got the Five of Cups. Five of Coins. Okay. So you guys are coming out of a hurtful situation with the Pisces. There's some type of hurt, possible betrayal, depression, heartbreak, some type of loss and grief in dealing with the Pisces, that may have made you feel like you were out in the cold, and where you felt like it was some type of loss. It could have also been a financial loss connected to this Pisces connection. Some type of connection where you felt like there was definitely some heartbreak, and at like an emotional destitute situation. But with this Ace of Coins in the upright and this Two of Cups here, I do feel like there is something that's getting back on track with this Pisces, or it could be another Pisces. But with this Ace of Coins in the upright and Two of Cups, there's this new energy here for you, Cancer, and possibly dealing with this Pisces. This Pisces might not have been the person that caused you the Three of Swords or caused you the Five of Coins, but this Pisces could be someone that's coming into your life or has come into your life after you've dealt with the Three of Swords and Five of Coins situation with someone else. That could also be the situation. That's also what I'm getting for someone. Let me just have one more. I feel like one more for Cancer Collective dealing with the Pisces. For Cancer Collective dealing with the Pisces, Divine Spirit. We got the King of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so you guys may have been dealing with a Pisces in the King of Wands reverse energy, or you guys could have come from a situation that you dealt with the King of Wands in the reverse that left you with Three of Swords and left you in the Five of Coins energy. But with this Ace of Cups, with this Ace of Coins and Two of Cups, this could be a new beginning with a Pisces. I am reading for a collective, so I am getting different messages, guys. So however it relates to you. All right. So those are your Cancer versus all 12 zodiac signs. Let's get some oracle messages while we are still here as we begin to close out. What are some oracle messages that you guys need to hear at this time? Holy Divine Spirit, please give me any other oracle messages for Cancer Collective at this time. What other messages do we need to hear, or that Cancer needs to hear, for the greatest and highest good? Please and thank you. What other messages do Cancer Collective need to hear at this time for their greatest and highest good? What does Cancer Collective need to hear at this time? Holy Divine Spirit, from this Magical Mama Oracle deck, can I have one more? For Cancer Collective. What else do they need to know at this time? Okay. Okay. So we have months. We have may happen next month or in a few months. So something important may happen with you guys within the next month or in a few months. I do feel like definitely before the year is out, and we're already at the halfway point of this year, and we already know how time flies. So don't look at it as a long way off, because it's not really. Then we have quality time. Someone is feeling neglected. Give more time. Okay, that could be someone that's wanting your attention. And then we have career. Hard work pays off. Energy could also involve co-workers or boss. Okay. So there's something going on with your career, Cancer, or those of you guys who may not be working right now. There could be a career that may come up. You may have a career opportunity that comes up, a new job or situation. Yeah, but whatever you're doing, whether you're working at a 9-to-5 or working for someone or working for yourself, Cancer, whatever you're doing, whatever you're investing in right now, the hard work is paying off, and you're going to see the rewards soon. Okay, what other messages, what other divine messages does Cancer need to hear at this time, Divine Spirit? Please and thank you. Okay, what other messages does Cancer Collective need to hear at this time? Holy Divine Spirit, please and thank you. What other messages does Cancer need to hear at this time? Please and thank you. I'm going to have one or two more. All right. You are blessed, Cancer. Divine Spirit just wants to reiterate this to you. You are blessed. You may be going through some things currently where you may not necessarily feel that way, but this is a reminder that you are indeed still very much blessed. Won't be single for much longer. What did I say? Something may happen by next month or within the next few months, but definitely before the year is out. I do feel like it is regarding romance or meeting someone new for some of you guys. So it says won't be single for much longer. And then we have greed. Someone around you, or this could be you, Cancer, however it fits for you. You or someone could be full of greed right now. And greed can look different ways. It doesn't have to necessarily mean greed of money. It could be greed of your time. Someone wants to be greedy with your time and your energy. Someone wants to be greedy in needing attention. Someone could be greedy in asking you for favors all the time. It just depends. Greed can look many different ways. What else? Holy Divine Spirit, does Cancer Collective need to know? A perfect match. So whoever you're going to be meeting or whoever you're going to be getting with before this year is out, Cancer, will be someone who will be your perfect match. Or at least you'll definitely see them as your perfect match. Okay. I like that. Me like. Okay, let's check in with the Cancerian Oracle deck. Get some 3 messages from this deck here. Holy Divine Spirit, what 3 Cancerian Oracle messages do you have for Cancer Collective at this specific moment in time? Please and thank you. What 3 messages do we have for Cancer Collective at this time, Divine Spirit? Please and thank you. does Cancer Collective need to know at this particular time and moment? 3 messages for Cancer Collective, please and thank you. One more. One more for Cancer Collective at this time. Oops. No. I know that wasn't meant to come out like that. One more for Cancer Collective. Thank you. Aha. Yeah, so there's a Tower moment. Expect change, a blessing in disguise. I feel like that's been coming out for you guys and really a lot of the collective period. But this Tower moment, there's a Tower moment, guys. The Tower moment does not have to be something negative or devastating or that puts you in some type of depression or sadness. It does not have to always be that type of scenario. So I just want you guys to keep that in mind. So there is a Tower moment. I'm sorry. There's a Tower moment here. Okay. There's stop overthinking. Some of you guys might be too much in your head about something or situation. Divine Spirit is encouraging you guys to get out of your head and more in your meditation space. Thank you, Spirit. And then we have destined, meant to be, have faith and believe. Okay. I like that. I like that. I like that. Okay. What other divine angelic messages do you have for Cancer Collective at this time, Divine Spirit, please? And thank you. For the Cancer Collective, Divine Spirit, what else do Cancer Collective need to know at this time? And what is the second message for Cancer Collective? All right. We have card number 41. 41 could be significant to you, which also reduces to number 5. So 41 and number 5 could be significant. It says behind a mask. Things may be hidden from you. Make sure you double check everything and be careful who you trust at this time. Okay, so be careful about who you trust. Be careful about what you sign. Be careful about, even with documents, just make sure that you are making sure all your T's are crossed and all your I's are dotted. Okay. And make sure you are cognizant and very careful about what you're telling people and who you can trust at this time. Okay. Use your intuition and your spiritual discernment. And then we have Love is in the Air, card number 62, which could be relevant to some of you guys, which also reduces to number 8. So 62 and or 8 could be significant. It says, let falling in love teach you divine lessons. It's worth working on, but honest conversations will be the key to overcoming differences. So there's definitely a bit of a heavy energy here for you guys, and some of you guys in meeting someone or having some type of relationship with someone. It could be someone from the past or someone that you already know or someone new. It is different for everybody, but I like that energy. I've been feeling for a long time with some of the messages that I've been reading for you guys over the past few months that this is the year for a lot of you guys that are going to be meeting someone new, where there's definitely some long-term potential there. And last but not least, let's get a self-care oracle message for you guys. What Divine Spirit wants you to know regarding your self-care and what you should be doing at this time towards self-care. Holy Divine Spirit, what self-care message do you have for Cancer Collective in this moment in time? Please and thank you. What self-care message do you have for Cancer Collective at this time? Yes, movement. Card number 36, which reduces to number 9. Move your body. Make sure you're moving, whether it's through exercise, whether it's through yoga, whether it's through Pilates, whether it's through just stretching, whether it's through walking, whether it's through just move your body. Make sure that you are moving your body. Make sure that you are moving your body so the energy can move throughout your body. There are some chakras that could be blocked for some of you guys, and you need to shake up that stagnant energy in your chakras and in your body. And this is also a way to detox as well. You're shaking things up in your body that need to come out, whether it's through sweat, whether it's through going to the restroom, you name it. It needs to be shaken up. It needs to be taken out of your body. And so make sure that you're moving and you're not being too idle. And even if it's just getting up every maybe 20 minutes or every once, getting up every hour to stretch, but just make sure that you're keeping your body in movement, Cancers. You don't want your bodies to lock up on you and get stiff on you. And as I said, this is also for health reasons. It's very imperative that you keep your body moving, okay? All right, so Cancers, this was your bonus reading. I hope that the messages resonated in some way, shape, or form, and that you found these other messages helpful. So as always, guys, happy birthday, Cancers. Happy solar return. This is still your season. Light it up. Enjoy yourself. This is your moment. This is your time. And much love to you and yours. As always, until the next upload, be well and be at peace. Ashe.